Hello!
Hola!
Welcome back to another episode of AudioShelf, where we review books.
We love books.
We do. Please, before we begin, subscribe down below in the left-hand corner, your right-hand corner.
Your right, our left.
So that you can stay up to date with all that we are releasing and be the first to see new episodes.
Today we're going to be doing a Judging the Book by Its Cover episode, where we will be judging the book written by L.J. Epps. We actually have a trilogy here with us.
Ooh, sorry.
Hit me in my face! We have a trilogy called the Extinction of All Children series, and we're going to be talking about the cover and our expectations of the book before we even read the book.
Yes. So we're only talking about the Extinction of All Children, which is the first book in the series, hence why it's called the Extinction of All Children series.
That's creative.
Yeah. So we're going to be talking about the cover and a little bit of the description, a little bit of the story that we just got from the back of the book, and we're going to see what we think about it.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully we're right.
Yeah.
Because if we're right, we should write books.
Yeah. Yep.
So let's talk about this cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a very creepy cover.
Very creepy.
It's very dark. You can see that it's mostly black, and it has kind of like this keyhole design on the front, along with a creepy little swing set.
I love a good creepy swing set.
And the title right down the middle.
I like the font. It's very bright with the yellow, and then right in front of the creepy background, so that kind of just draws my attention to it. But I want to talk more about the keyhole.
Yeah.
The keyhole tells me there's secrets.
There's a mystery here.
There's something going on in this keyhole. Something that they want to keep us out of it. You little keyhole!
Oh, man. But yeah, keyholes are mysterious. And they beg for you to look through them because, I mean, I don't know about everybody else at home, but we don't have any old-timey keyholes anywhere.
No.
But anytime we do see one, we peek.
We peek.
Gotta peek.
We're nosy.
We're nosy.
We like to discover secrets and then uncover the secrets.
Yes. We're the Nancy Drews in our own reality.
Yes. And also, there's this creepy little swing set that we're going to go back to. This has to do about children, not just because the title has children in it, but the swing set tells me there's going to be some creepy children in this.
Or no children, which is the best.
And then there's also some like city that's like kind of torn down in the back.
Yes.
So we know that this is post-apocalyptical. Is that the word?
I think it might just be post-apocalyptic.
That's it. What she said.
So that your
Pocahontas.
So your mention of the post-apocalyptic brings us to what this story is actually about.
Yes.
And just from the brief description that's on the back, we get that it is about a girl named Emma Whisperer. What a name. Who is the last of the children to reach the age of 18. So apparently in this story, a bunch of rich people thought that it would be a great idea to stop people from procreating because lower class people did not raise their children correctly and couldn't take care of them. That's what I got from the description. I don't know what you got.
Yes, that's exactly what I got.
Yes. So they sterilized them, and any people who were pregnant were thrown in jail, and then their babies were taken away from them. So Emma is the last of these babies that were taken in the year 2080 to reach adulthood. And so now it is an adventure to find out secrets of her family and see how she survives and see why she was chosen to survive for this long.
That is a lot of information to fit in 239 pages.
It is. So it's also a short book.
I like the fact that it's short because that means it's going to get to the point.
Yes.
And if it's boring in 239 pages, then we have a problem.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be boring. I feel like it's going to be very concrete and the story is just going to suck me in.
Yeah, so the book description is really what got me in. I'm not sure about the cover of the book. If we were passing this in a Target or a Barnes & Nobles, which what are those? Those are basically extinct. I don't know if I would pick this up. But the description of it is so intriguing and so interesting and really kind of up our alley. I mean, we usually stick to psychological thrillers, a lot of mystery stuff. We don't really dive into the post-apocalyptic story.
Yeah.
What is that called? Dystopia.
Dystopia. And the back of the cover, it says that it's a mix of the Hunger Games and the Divergent trilogy.
What does that mean?
Which really, I think they're just throwing out names. But that also brings me in because back then when those movies were, actually the books were popular, people were eating them up.
Yes.
So who knows? This could be one of those books that people just eat up because of the praise on the back of the book.
Yeah. But the thing is that I feel like those books also had a very appealing cover to them. And I hope that the cover of this book does not make it off-putting for people who are just thinking that it's, you know, one of those James Patterson kind of books. Nothing against James Patterson, but just the covers are always kind of like basic.
The reason why we have these in our hands right now is LJ Epps was on Instagram and promoted her books. When I reached out to her to see if we could talk to her publicist about getting copies, she said she self-published these.
That's amazing.
It's first of all, that's awesome.
Yes.
I love it. But I think when you self-publish, you have some barriers to becoming bigger than other mainstream books that were written by Suzanne Collins or Veronica Roth. But I think self-published books have a huge mountain to climb, and it's awesome that she has a trilogy already about it.
Yeah, I mean, we have the rest of the books right here that we are going to read the first in the series, and we are going to review that on our booktube. And then if we are able to get to these in a timely manner, we hope to follow up the Extinction of All Children with the other two in the series. But it's a really good point that you brought up about how indie authors have a much higher barrier to climb, a harder time getting into even selling their books. So the fact that LJ did most of this herself is amazing. And it really speaks highly to her work ethic and how much she believed in this series. And that makes me even more excited to read it.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. So even though we might not have picked this up in the store, the fact that we reached out to the indie author and received this book is really going to make us dive in and give it a chance. And then we will report back and tell you if you should take the chance on it.
Thank you so much for tuning into another episode of AudioShelf, featuring our segment, Judging a Book by Its Cover. And we want to send a huge thank you to LJ Epps for sending us her trilogy. Thank you, LJ.
Thank you so much. We can't wait to dive into Extinction of All Children. And if you would like to see more of what we are putting out there, please subscribe to this channel to see episodes first when they come out. And then also please consider subscribing to our podcast channel. We release new episodes for our podcast on Mondays and Thursdays. And then we also do episodes on BookTubes on Wednesday. So we are always releasing throughout the week.
So until next time,
bye.